team's scraping cyber psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Okay. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
Okay. We are here playing Cyberpunk 2077 as every Thursday. Last stream got off shortly.
Hey, how about a little story time fun?
Thank you,
now,
no thank you.
Once upon a time before
last stream got off on a pretty interesting mod because number one, I was reviewing was it there? No, it was Hercules, right? Yeah, Hercules. I was saying like Hercules is a really fun gun for a lot of reasons. One which is the fact that it's it goes from what's the name for this? Yeah, you see auto lock in. So like whenever I shoot, yeah, it's like one target, but like whenever I shoot, it's gonna all fire at him. Number two, it has poison damage. And then additionally, one second. This gun, right? Ambition, the one that I just got, this one, is not from Hassan. It's not super good because it just underwhelming in terms of its performance. And another thing, hey robot. Interesting. Oop. Another thing that I found is obviously this one-handed club. Now why is it important? One second. Is he not gonna show it off? Okay. Well, this one-handed club replaces a weapon, another model replaces a weapon, another weapon in the game, which is well, because I have what's it called? I have safe for work mode on, so like you can't see penises. But this is, I mean, this is not a dick, but it replaces. You see Sir John Falstaff, you know, the name is face, watch their pride crumble, crit chance rises. You really want to add insult, emotional injury, put extra strength into it. Your dildo slap, Sir John. Could they? Yeah, you get what it is. It used to be a dildo. Now it's penis pump, I guess. And I'm not sure. But still like does the vibration, and whenever you take it out, at least whenever you usually take it out. Maybe if I. Okay, well, sometimes when you take it out, he like does like this animation of like taking it out and like doing like a little wiggle with it, like oh you know, and then which he usually does with dildo, but then they replace it with safe for work version, which is why I'm very curious as to why I have not received it from a mission where you talk to Militech. Well, a mission is a weird way to call it. There's an encounter where you... Ah, there it is. Where you fuck Militech Corpo, Valerie, whatever. And by the end of it, she gives you like this John Falstaff. She gives you like a dildo, and for whatever reason they just replace it with one like regular one-handed club with like some buffs. But then I bought this one at the special merchant, and he's like, oh, here's like different model. It still vibrates, but like it's visually not unsafe for work. And I'm wondering why didn't they do it to like the Mallory's one? I don't know why, but cool, the game crashed. Perfect. Interesting how, I mean, it's not my like what's it called? Not my graphics card, just the game, which I wonder why. Okay. I did talk about this, the fact that this game seems to crash more often the longer you play. So like the older your save file is, the more it crashes. Because every single playthrough, like it usually does no crashes first, I don't know, like 10 hours, and then sometime by the hour 50 it goes crash,
Hello,
crash,
Night
crash,
City.
crash, crash,
Hey,
you
how
know?
about a little story time fun? Now, once upon a time before the dark dawn.
Yeah. I'm spending my day today working on a Bioshock video. I know I've been working for it for a long time, but it's the first video again. Trying to like I'm inexperienced into, but I almost finished the script fully. I would say there is just a couple more characters and then everything is done. But well, one of the things that like one of the things that's weird about number one, how long the video is, right? Like it just taking so. Oh, we could do this. Number one, it's weird how long the video is taking, you know, all that stuff. But you know, what can I do about it? Like, I'm not really experienced. But I really want to start the first video with Bioshock, because Bioshock is an interesting franchise to talk about. Like again, I think I talked about this, but like if I were, like, example, starting a video about Cyberpunk 2077, I don't think I can like talk about it much beyond like the story.
What a fucking mess.
It's like the place is robbed.
Finger on the trigger, V.
Sit your ass down and shut your gap.
Yeah. I also had like 2 burritos today for like lunch and I guess dinner, because it's a lot.
Get my fucking nails done. The studio will make you pay for this.
Order full Linux XL. This way, soon you'll be able to feel like a star after you've been taken off your wings. Or you'll read the lure by not check out our latest brain dances. Through some ripped reels in the box, and getting some fan mail coming your way every now and then again. Okay. Wait, so from Malina merch. Okay, so Lena Malina is sending them directly stuff, and then they're like, "Hey guys, by the way, finances." Scrolling. When you need help, there's no such thing as Gone Candidas.
Talking change today, folks. The positive kind. Doesn't happen often, but when it does, it usually comes after shit's hit the fan. That's the way
Damn,
I
60
see it anyway.
bucks? Hold it.
See, humans are conservative creatures by nature. Tend not to do anything even mildly uncomfortable unless they really have to. Even if it's good for them. Hell, some have to hit rock bottom to get their shit together and even try to make a difference. And that's just change on a personal level. Want to go bigger? Make a positive impact on society? It's gonna take more than words, more than actions even. That requires a grand fucking gesture. Like, say, burying an axe in the heads of 3 tiger claws for raping and killing one of your dolls. A la Lizzie Borden. Now that was some statement. Sure, bastards killed her for it, but that just sealed the deal.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's I guess that's news.
Now hurry up and let me.
night
Lena Molina, she around?
and it all became a symbol of something.
I am Lena Molina, Queen Bitch of Dogtown. Listen, get me out of here and
Positive change, folks.
I'll let you take me out to dinner.
Don't get squawked at.
Maybe.
Guess it's your lucky day.
Next, another
Hey, sweet cheeks, eyes up. Stare at my tits long enough. Bash this asshole in the head and take me
Put
home.
a sock in it, dumbass.
Hey dude, what's good?
Gonk in the Boots, my friend, and partner, Tool.
And here I thought we had a fucked up partnership.
Let's go upstairs before he gets too riled up. I'll explain everything.
This is gonna be good. Can feel it.
Jesus Christ.
My sales, my popularity. Mark my words, assholes. My boys will find me. They'll bust.
Smasher pass. Adam Smasher Adventure? Hold up. Oh, it's a brain dance. Wait, what?
me out of this shithole.
Okay, good luck.
Tool's been a die-hard fan of Lena since the beginning. Relives all her BDs. This being Dogtown, a few days ago we had a power surge. BD Reed was pulling juice while Tool was, well, being Lena. BD got stuck in his head, sizzled his synapses. Ever since then, he thinks he's the real Lena Molina. Talks like her, acts like her, the whole works. Figuring as you're already a witness to this whole mess, might have a job for you.
Who's this Lena chick anyway?
She scrolls BDs. Gonzo content in sparkly packaging. Runs with a gang, fucks
Damn,
DJ.
okay, hold up. I'm really fucking with that song. I need to find that one songs that they're playing right now on the radio. It's pretty good, damn.
Snorts designer drugs and tears up the streets in tricked out rides while squirting lead out the window.
Your chum needs a ripper stat. Take it you want to get him some help?
No need. Tool will get back to normal in no time. Said you're here. Willing to pay top eddies if you can help with a little something. It's about capitalizing on the present state of affairs. Catch my drift?
I don't, no.
Look, store's barely staying afloat. Nobody's buying our squirrels and Hansons, bleeding us dry in rent. Yeah, heads, Nova, catches your eye. But let's not kid ourselves. Folks in Dogtown ain't ample of the wallet.
I take serious gigs and the scratch to match. Better off asking a tune.
For this, I need someone with thick skin. Might involve getting into a big dick contest with Lena's entourage of gangoons.
You want to attract more customers, I get it. But where do I fit into all this?
Gotta stay and keep an eye on Tool. Make sure he doesn't off himself or break something. You go get Lena and bring her here for a BD shoot. We'll do a collab. Call it Doppelgangbanger. Lena gets content for an episode. Store's rep gets a boost from her fans. Win-win.
Not afraid Tool might stay this way forever?
Nah, he'll be fine. Sometimes peeps go a little wackadoodle post-virtue. Trust me, I've seen it all. More worried about those Bargist pricks coming to collect. Cause right now, we're making as much as a joy toy with erectile dysfunction.
Lena's rich and famous. Probably gets offers like these all the time. What makes you think she won't just blow us off?
Ain't that simple. Markets herself like a star cause that's what sells. But in reality, she's still waiting for that big break.
Okay, I'll get Lena down here. Just need her address.
Sent. If we scroll something preem, I'll throw in a little extra.
Sounds like a bulletproof plan. What could go wrong?
Okay, we already asked all those questions. I mean, isn't it curious, right? Like, you have this friend, right? A business partner, and then, well, I assume.
Will you finally let me out? Or did you just come here to jerk off?
Funny.
Interesting.
Dear Lena, I've been following you ever since the beginning when you were making those...
Bikers from the Blendlands. I'm going through a difficult time right now. Life kicked me pretty hard in the ass. I can only get a break when I'm being you. Thanks for Preem content. I know you're putting your body and soul into these BDs. Your biggest fan, Edgar Tool.
crazy amateur BDs with those bikers from the Badlands. I'm going through a difficult time right now. Life kicked me pretty hard in the ass. I can only catch a break when I'm being you. Thanks for the Preem content. I know you're putting your body and soul into these BDs. Your biggest fan, Edgar Tool. Cute. Starting to wish I hadn't burned all my fan mail.
Handwritten. Heartfelt, too. Must have been important, getting this tour.
Well, oh, and a fucking box of chocolates to match. Holy shit. Wait, is it the... It's a bouquet? Don't know. Very cool. I'm just gonna stand here, or like what? Okay. Back to the point I was making. And isn't it like... It's a very weird mission, I think, personally. Aguilar, perhaps one day we will meet and learn just how well imitation can rival the original, if at all. How amusing will be. Shank, Mr. Hands, Mr. Hands. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. That's full later mission. Okay, fine. I could bet you would have to have like conversation before. So I mean, okay, personally, very weird part about this mission. Well, number one, Shank is not super concerned about his friend too. I guess that is the nature of Cyberpunk, but like I don't know, like your brain, your friend's brain got fried and he thinks he's like fucking performer in a like a BD star, right? Like I would be worried, I guess.
Get your eyes on! They're hacking!
But I guess he's not super worried. But he did say he saw many such cases before, and so that's why he is not super worried about his friend going like crazy. He believes he will return to normal. Additional point beyond it. In fact, then you have this heartfelt letter from the guy who says like, well actually, you know, I'm super depressed and I only feel good. What to wear? And I only really feel good when I am having your mindset, right? Which is, I mean, at least for me, it raises kind of questions, like maybe our tool is actually an egg, but, you know, what do I know? Well, yeah, or maybe he is depressed, you know, and BDs make him feel happy, but like, as far as we know, BDs are, you're not simply reliving like a video, right? Like you're not watching a video in real life. What you're doing when you watch a BD is reliving person's feelings. Oh. What was the button for the? I think I'm. That's not it. What was the button for? Was it Alt? Yeah, Alt. Okay. A lot of games really messing with my like perception in terms of like remembering what follows which. But what? Who? Anyway, BDs, you're not simply watching a video when you watch it. Who? Who the fuck are you? Rat? Suicide.
Crazy fool!
Who is this guy? Hold up. There's 3 of them.
Goddamn Cyberpunk!
If I was a fucking loser, where would I hide? Fuck.
Are you not people like killed already? No. Do you like respawn with a grudge? That's how it is. Yeah, it's just random thugs. I assume it's one of those like assassins you can get hired against. I guess not. Okay. It's just these guys that I looted before. They respond with a grudge. Okay. Back to what I was saying. So, would you relive one person's life over and over again, like for years at a time, without like wanting to become them?
Heads up.
In certain way?
Better get rid of them before they steal our little starling.
I want to try talking to him first. Could be tunes of Linus.
Hey guys.
Want your chrome ripped out of you? No? Then fuck off!
Nice digs. Who lives here?
Fuck you, care. Turn around and keep walking, Chum.
Is there a third option? I never understood this part.
Say something, anything.
I never understood this. Like I never had any other option besides just saying.
It's funny. Placed a bet on the body count lottery, and guess what? Only 4 bodies away from my lucky number.
Where's the rest? Where's the rest of you? Oh.
Help!
Okay. So, like, so what I'm saying, like BD star is not like a regular superstar. Like, if I was watching, oh, it's a script from Lena too. Yeah. Well, like they're essentially her like paid actors. So back to what I was saying. Like, it's not like if I was watching like daily life of Ryan Reynolds, it would be me living. Oh, he even has like Lena's West on. Okay, it's me living through Ryan Reynolds' eyes, and would I, you know, try to live through Ryan Reynolds' eyes every day for like better part of a decade or two, without you know, being at least partially wanting to become whatever Ryan Reynolds is, right? So what I'm saying is that when he's saying he's been watching. he's been watching Lena's content for years at a time. That means that he was trying to become Lena for years at a time, which, you know, for me, at least makes me think he wanted to be she for a while now.
Hold off on upgrading your kit till they iron out the kinks.
Respectfully, I don't know if I should refer because there is no confirmation that whether this character is trans or not. They believe that they are Lena, so I don't know. Partially because, well, again, BDs make you become.
Wait.
Oh my, place has a wicked vibe.
Yeah, I'm sure
It'll be hard convincing Lena if she catches me breaking in. Better off waiting for her outside.
No. I'm sure Johnny and Lena would kind of vibe. Except Lena Malina Basswater. Yeah. Would vibe. Except she is a corporate shell. Like, she wanted to just be a rock star because it's money. She wants to be popular and famous, while he wants to stick it to Arasaka and that authentic, you know, being big to people. Oh, there's, yeah, technical. You can just... You could have just crawled in the entire time. Anyway. I always forget this part, yeah, you can kind of just crawl in this entire time. And, Basswater, yeah. BD ideas. Genocide in the bulb. Ah, grenade in the ball pit. Without Ferris wheel, kidnap and fuck an NCPD officer. Black lace plus dolphins. Ask the doctor. What? Scroll me reliving my own BDs. Relive class with Lena. Roulette at the Black Sapphire. Who do I have to blow to get in? Back bang. Eating jellies with no violent pills. Okay. Okay. No, she's not doing very well. Yep. Fucking love you, Melanie. So Gary set up a fight with some merc on the afterlife. Apparently this dude's steamroll on the underground bare knuckle scene. It's me. Yo, haha, that's funny. And also, so they're like, oh, interesting, they have connection, cool. My present, hand it up somewhere, remind you about me. MM. Who's MM? Hey Hunter, how's it going? Yeah, you follower 50. I mean, I had follower 50 for a while, but then it's most of the time just a bot who arrives and like, I really like your content, let's connect on Discord. I actually work with a lot of other VTubers and then they just leave. But hey, how's it going, Hunter? I'm just, we're doing a Lena Malina side quest in Cyberpunk. And what I'm thinking about is the guy who got brainwashed into believing he's Lena Malina. Well, you know, I assume you played Cyberpunk, but if you didn't, I'll explain it. In Cyberpunk 2077, there is this new revolutionary way to become to feel like you live in somebody else's life. Like if like there's no longer a TV star, there is a BD star, and brain dance is all about feeling like you're somebody else, right? Like if I was having a BD of Ryan Reynolds, it would be me living as Ryan Reynolds for a day. Anyway, Lina Malina is BD star, pretty popular. She does drugs, sex, rock and roll, and then people relive it and they go like, woo. And then there is this guy who brainwashed into believing he's her because he's like apparatus malfunction. And I'm thinking because of his letter that said that he's been following Lena for years and he only feels alive whenever he is her. Is he actually she? Is he trans? That's my question. Are they actually a trans person and they want to relive specifically this female character over and over again because they want to be a woman? Question. What do you think? Anyway, now we got to Lena's apartment. We're waiting for her.
Shit, there's Lena. Pretend you're someone important. Lay some studio cool on her.
Don't need acting pointers from you, Johnny.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let me guess. Another stalker. How long have you been waiting here, All night? Want me to sign your pecs? Where's my crew? We're supposed to shoot and they're not fucking here. Amateurs.
I noticed this on my previous playthrough of this mission specifically, and I kind of think it's really weird, but she reminds me of my like grandma's twin sister, specifically my grandma's twin sister, because they both have like this bitchy ass attitude and like they're kind of like face shaped the same. So whenever I look at her, I think of my grandma's sister, but like punk, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. Like if my grandma's twin sister was more radical, like.
Anyway,
it's weird.
You want an autograph or something?
Okay, let's just tell her where things stand. Tool had an accident, he's delusional, and only meeting Lena will help. She looks hard enough, maybe she'll find a shred of human compassion within her.
Please, Chick's been packaged as a BD product. Last I checked, products don't have feelings.
Hey! Wake up! Like talking to a wall.
I'm a talent scout for BD Syndicate, and boy, do I have the perfect role for you. We're piloting a new BD show, and if it takes off and you've got good chemistry with the co-star, we'll dive straight into full production.
Whoa, slow down, guy. I might be easy, but I'm not cheap, and I always charge in advance.
We don't do advances. Sorry, studio policy.
No advance, no deal.
It's for good reason. Talent that signs with us gets 20% of the total revenue in sales. What's not to like?
I don't buy it. You people always find a way to fuck me over. What if it doesn't sell? I'll have 20% of nothing.
Look, our analysts back at HQ crunch the data. Our psychological models tell us that higher income precarity equals higher talent performance equals higher sales revenues. It's simple science.
I guess when I think about it, 20% makes me kind of wet.
I take it we've got a deal?
We do. Did you bring me my script?
Won't be needing one. It's all improvised. Sending you the address. I'll meet you there tonight. The producer, Shank, he'll be waiting for you on location.
Got to get ready, do my makeup, nails. Thanks, sweetie. Ciao.
I mean, I know it like a pro. So you've been playing Cyberpunk somewhat, Hunter. What do you think of it? Because I am personally in awe of Cyberpunk 2077. I like it very much. Like, so yeah, what I'm thinking is that, well, obviously we have like, wait until tomorrow for Shank's message, right? We have like an obvious, I'm actually surprised they were not giving us, so usually you can call your local specialists, that being Judy and Victor Wick, and talk to them like, hey, we have this guy who's like suffered brain damage from malfunction in BD. What do we do? And and then their conclusion is essentially jog his memory with something that he deems important.
Grabbing some big guns.
But maybe it's because I scanned the text that he wrote beforehand. They're not giving me the mission, but usually it should be like, hey, 1, 2. Are these people okay? What the fuck is going on? Just a weird thought, okay. Fucking ducked on someone totally broke into my unit. Yeah, sorry, that's me. I stole like $200 from you. Yeah. I don't know, it's a very weird to say this, but like, it just, Lina Malina specifically reminds me of my grandma's twin sister. And it's extra weird to say she does not remind me of my grandma, but does remind me of her twin sister. You know, it's like a memory wipe. It's like you would think she would remind me of both of them, but no, like specifically my grandma's twin sister, because my grandma and her twin sister are not exactly two peas in the pod. But at the very least, I guess I'll drop some like internal lore. My grandma's twin sister is like aggressive to everybody externally, but she's like nice person internally. Like she cares about people.
Got a real nice job lined up for you. What kind?
But my grandma, she is very sweet and caring externally, but like internally she's a spiteful bitch.
Down to Pacifica. Oh, no.
So like that attitude on Lina Malina really reminds me of my grandma's twin sister, just being like this pretty aggressive, you know, like
Lost all the scratch I made again. If you're
slightly overly pushy person. Reflexes. Hold on. Anyway, we could lower this totally, but making it 15 would be nice, so I can just do all of this. We don't need the maximum part, but we could do all of this row on the under 15, and then we would still have, damn, not enough to push here, right? What does this do? Scorpion Sting for weapons. I mean, upgrading this part, like just the bottom row, would be pretty good. Like I never really upgrade when the die is active, guaranteed hits. Only effective pistols, revolvers, and rifles. Headshots. Headshot. Unlock focus mode. That mod automatically activates when you aim while at full stamina. Interesting. Yeah, I don't particularly vibe with this gameplay because it's slower, I guess. So I would not take it. This one is pretty cool, but like, how many times do I use throwing weapons? You know, like all of this bottom row is valuable for me, but like not as much as this row for strengths. Anyway, we're gonna skip time until tomorrow, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right here. I was outside of your doors.
You're wearing my faceplate. You even copied my shoes. Have you no shame, bitch?
I won't let this go! These looks are copyright protected, okay? You will be paying me for the rest of your life!
Your looks, Fatso? Yours?
Bags, shoes, glasses, all custom made. Lina Malina is a registered trademark. You fucking copycat bitch!
Okay, like this is fucking weird. How am I even supposed to act?
All right, people. Director on set. Someone's got to take the reins.
So great to have you back.
No, I'm not saying.
Convince him he's your long-lost sister.
Okay.
Okay, so it's totally because I scanned the letter beforehand. So okay, if you scan the letter beforehand, you don't get to talk with like Victor and the Judy to be like, hey, what happens? And they're like, yo, you need to just jolt his memory and like get him, I don't know, like some fucking coffee or something. But personally speaking, I think overall, not only for our sake, but for his sake as well, it is better to give him like this idea that like, oh, you're Lina Malina's lost sister, and then they start. Well, you'll see what's happened next.
If that's your vision.
It's all part of the plan. Go get him, Tiger.
Little sis. Remember our first apartment?
Okay, hold up. By the way, does she not wear a bra under her vest? Because if she doesn't, that is very... that gotta be ouch.
Haywood? Sandwiched between an All Foods and a Kangtao warehouse? We had the swing out of Totten tires and rebars. You made it for me. I thought I lost you forever, and here you are. You have to remember. Please.
No, I can't believe it. It's impossible.
We were always like two little peas in a pod.
One is a really fat pea.
Sister, it's really you.
And cut.
Didn't turn out bad, huh? I wasn't sure at first, but I think we've got a good chemistry. We scrolling anything else?
That's a wrap for today. But you were amazing.
So essentially, you have this guy, right? He's scrolling, I assume, right now. And they're gonna extract his memory of being the little sister, like twin sister of this girl. And then they're gonna sell it as like, yo, met my fucking sister, reunited, emotional, gone wild.
Well, better get going then. Send me your shooting schedule. Ciao, boys!
Holy shit! She wants to keep scrolling with us. Supreme work.
Chico!
You went above and
Yo.
beyond my expectations.
Clearly got a talent for BD showbiz.
Transferring your eddies
How's it going, Chico? How have you been? Damn, it's been a while. How are you doing?
now. Man, did not expect today to turn out like this.
You alright?
Isn't she just gorgeous? Feels like only yesterday I was braiding her hair.
Everything okay?
Putting on fashion shows with mama's clothes. We have so much to catch up on.
Okay, so we melted this man's brain to believe that he's Lina Malino youngest sister.
Got anything that might interest me?
Or oldest twin sister? I don't know. Obviously we're buying all of this. I mean, no. Not interested in it for now. Okay.
A lot of them, for damn sure. But come the end of the day, it's the price we pay.
Wait, last year of college?
Of freedom.
Weren't you in high school like a year ago? Hold up. Yeah, like I was. so sorry for like. I mean, because okay, here's the thing. You said you're really smart, so like I'm not doubted that you could have jumped from high school to college in just under a year, but like that is a big jump. Like either you were wrong first time or you were wrong this time. Oh damn. Yeah, so it's been a blast having exams. I didn't even have exams my last year of high school because COVID just hit when I was having my last exam, so they were just like they just averaged out all of our test scores from the mock exams that we did, and they were like, good luck, chumps. And that was my last year of high school experience. I literally just did nothing. I pretty often think about the fact that if I'd known that was the case, I would have organized my last year of high school, like my subjects, way more strategically. So even if it's a subject that I was not like interested in, or had like a good understanding in, I would just tough it out until like the last year, and then by the last year of high school, when the COVID would hit, I would essentially just be like, I would essentially just get automatic like passing grade. Of course, nobody could have predicted COVID to happen the year I was graduating, but like. We're testing out this baseball bat. So how's the test? I guess I know how to say it. Like, are you going through them fine?
Come on!
Ah, fuck. Alright, we have a second heart. Yeah.
Watch out!
Is there anybody else? Okay, overall, this baseball bat does not do as well as John Falstaff. I would say two-handed club is not as good as one-handed club. Oh. Oh, that's... Honestly, that's... Oh, the game crashed. Beautiful. Honestly, that is sad in like, I mean, elementary school is like, you know, it's more of like sadness of like missing childhood memories. Versus high school, I could have really like gotten, you know, I could have really been like this cheat character essentially, you know. So it's like I often read manhwa, right? It's like Korean comics, right? I often read them, and whenever I read them, there is like often like regression stuff going on. Like a person comes back in time, and they're like they have like life full of mistakes that they want to fix in one way or another, and they like, and honestly, I am sick of the genre, mostly because of how I think it's sometimes written really poorly. But like, I also get it sometimes, because who wouldn't want to go back in time and like fix bunch of like mistakes that they did? But also at the same time, sometimes like it's unrealistic when they go, oh yeah, like I would like sometimes they like know stuff that they like, I mean, it's almost unbelievable to know, right? Like they're prepared and know stuff. They're almost omniscient in a way, you know? Like I get that they're coming from a future, but like they come back with like, is this no, this is this unsolvable? What the fuck? Oh. 9 BD. Wow, okay. E9 BD, E9 BD, there it is. Like they always come back with this, like, I know almost everything in the world, you know, like sometimes people like I regret a lot of like mistakes of the past. I like again, as I said, like I sometimes think like, damn, it would be cool if I could like go back in time and just re-choose my subjects for like final year of high school, so I can just like get average easy grade without having to do like tests. But like, that's just the stuff that happened to me, you know. Yeah, like they regress in time, right? Like they come back to like 10 years before stuff happened, and they suddenly just like know everything that ever happened, to the point where it's like, what the fuck is this one? Head of the no. Let's see what. Zen Master. Oh yeah, shit. Let's go this one. Like they know so much stuff that like if I were to come back in time to like, I don't know, when I was 10, you know, I would not be able, like I would only be able to like predict like game company changes. Okay, I would not be able to predict like but they know like internal and external politics of like every government on their planet, to the point where you just go like, wow, this guy is almost like at the level of a god, yeah. I mean, sometimes they like...
He did it again, and we just got back together, and now he's dodging my calls. He's just scared of getting dumped, and so he always does it first, and I'm always the one trying to save the relationship. Ugh, I feel like such a gonk.
He's the gonk here, Theo, not you. You have so much love and empathy to give.
Sometimes they do like changes in terms of like sometimes they do like changes in terms of like the main character will see some sort of like change, and he'll go like, did I, by changing the past, change the future that I heard about? And it's like, yes, that's dependent. That's dependent. Like recently, I've been reading a manhwa called Mercenary Machinations, and essentially the guy, like, he at the very least doesn't seem like he flaunts a lot of info, and a lot of his info is concentrated around his fallen family, which kind of makes sense, you know. If your entire family got wiped out, killed, you would think to yourself throughout the day, like, what would happen, what would you do if you were to turn back time and like you could prevent it, right? But like then you have like I don't even, there's so many of them, and I can't put like any one of them on the tip of my tongue right now, but there's a lot of them, and like, and in some of them it's like I know who farted during this like ballroom, you know, and everything just goes according to plan. And like how do you know this? Like you said you were mercenaries this entire time? Yeah, I was mercenary for this elite like network group. Oh, okay. And then you said you were mercenary for another group. Yes. And I was also mercenary for another group. And so I know everything that ever happened throughout this planet up until I died. It is insane.
Do people like him? But at what cost? I know this can all feel like too much, but you have your own happiness to worry about, Theo. We can't always help other people.
Thanks, Brendan. What would I do without you? I gotta go now. Thanks for listening to all my bitching.
I bet you even Donald Lundy sometimes goes through a whole tub of ice cream and 3 packets of tissues.
Brandon, you are the sweetest person I know.
This is some people right now with ChatGPT, by the way. Some people come up to ChatGPT and just talk to them and have them as their therapist. It's so fucked up, I think.
Hey, Brendan, got any jokes for me today?
What do you get when you're fired by a corp? Severed and put in a package!
How was the... Wait, so is it like your first glasses, or is it like you were refilling your prescription? Because the first time I got glasses, I did not know I needed glasses, but then we went to like the doctor to check, and they're like, damn, your vision kind of bad, how about you get glasses? And when I got glasses, it was like, it clarified so many things about why like I just couldn't see stuff. Like I would be like looking at stuff, right? Like throughout my childhood, I would be looking at stuff and I would be like, wow, I cannot see really well. And my mom would be like, you just, what, you can't read? Just look, you can see this, right? And I'm like, no. And she like, and nobody thought about it. But then I got glasses and I'm like, oh, I can see so much better. Oh, first time, yeah. So how was it? Like you saw stuff that you couldn't see before and you would be like, oh shit. Like now it makes sense.
Who's that girl you were talking to?
Oh, you mean Theo? She's my bestest friend. Gosh, she's so nice and pretty and sensitive. I like talking to her. Definitely way more fun than pumping out caramel lattes.
Why do I get the feeling that judging people on how they look and feel is ever so slightly beyond you?
Hogwash. If I couldn't analyze people, how would I know whether to recommend a daring dairy instead of a Tiancha?
I know, right? It was like, it's so weird. Like, I remember like I was staring at like the floor and I was like, damn, there is way more detail to this floor than I remember.
You said you liked some people more than others. Earlier you thought of a joke. You're sentient. You've got to be.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. Which which would mean I'm overheating and my circuits are frying. Not fun at all.
That's what I thought. Take care, Brendan.
So yeah, Brendan is like a ChatGPT essentially. Speaking of ChatGPT, have you seen Grok? Do you know what's happening to Grok right now? Elon Musk's super cool AI that he like tweaked so hard it's straight up just calls itself Hitler. Great. Like I'm loving every single second of it. Like just a couple of hours ago, somebody asked Grok, I don't even know if I can say it. Okay. Somebody asked Grok, could CEO of X.com take big black dicks? And Grok responded with like, well, she sure can. She is so she's so competitive and in such a go-getter. She can take 10 if she wants to. You know, it's like. And then somebody, would she enjoy it? And she's like I don't know if she would enjoy it or not, but she would definitely be jumping up and on those big black cocks. And it's like, and I find it just really funny because right after that, CEO of X.com announced that she's leaving the company. like it's very short in between those, you know, like the like. she just goes like, I cannot stay here anymore, thanks. like we have AI that just said that I would be jumping joyfully on big cocks. Like I don't know what we're doing here. Like I don't think she's leaving specifically because of it. I think she's leaving because AI is so fucked up and clearly she's not like she's like a CEO the same way Belarus citizens elect their presidents, you know, like she is CEO in name only, you know, like technically we all know Elon is the one in power.
Nervous, Tom?
How'd you know?
First time you've done anything like this. Just imagine you're doing what a doll does, just different program. You're great at that.
I'm trying to get everybody in the shot.
So glad you came.
Mulled it over in my head. Y'all were right. Sometimes the only rational course of action is a kick in the nuts and a bullet between the eyes.
Hold up. This is our revolutionary force. Hold on a second. Fuck. Okay, cannot. Great. That's not exactly how I wanted, but sure. Off. For the revolution. I mean, if you don't want to use ChatGPT, don't. I only use ChatGPT for like sometimes like I'm like, damn.
We get it together.
Any idea how I can get to Hiromi?
Like every now and then I'm like, I don't know what to make, to cook. And so I go, ChatGPT, give me a recipe with like pork and like rice, and then go like, here's a recipe for pork and rice, and I'm like, cool, thanks. And then I don't follow the recipe because I am professionally trained chef and I know how to cook. like I just need somebody to like tell me like, hey, here's what you can make with these basic ingredients.
Pulled the blueprint, got it all figured out. Okay, not all, but we're good on the penthouse. Best bet's to access it from the service level. Gotta weigh in from there.
Remember, let the behavioral chip do what it wants. You got no time to deliberate, weigh decisions. Just follow your instincts. Freeze, tense up for even a second could cost you your life. You got it? And Maiko, where's she?
Meeting with Hiromi to avoid raising any suspicions.
She'll make him stay put until we're in.
Like early on, I tested out ChatGPT as like just to see what it can do, and I was like, damn, that actually feels like, you know, going like when ChatGPT just came out and you could use it, and I was like this feels like, you know, in the movies you go like, Jarvis, what is like capital of I don't know, fucking capital of Egypt, whatever. Like what is capital of Egypt? Egypt, Brazil, and
V, get it together.
And Guatemala. And he goes, here's capital of all 3 cities. What can I do else? And it's like, cool. This is like futuristic stuff. And then I have not used it since.
Let's do this.
I have not used it for instance that I needed to, because like there is literally no purpose. Like you can just Google stuff, you know. You can just Google stuff, and they implement their AI into Google now, so you just don't even need to, you know. You don't even need to go to ChatGPT specifically. Like if you Google stuff, to be fair, Google, like I remember like seeing a report that essentially like that Google software that they used to use that summarizes to you stuff from articles, and ChatGPT now consumes the same amount of water and do exactly the same thing. So it's really like there's no difference in what, you know, what to use.
Thank you for tuning in to the... You two head in right after us. Go straight to Clouds.
About fucking time.
Isn't it crazy that even dog food is sexually advertised here?
Arp, Gangoons might be lurking. Gotta jack into the panel on the other side. Can you take him out?
Why does everything here always have to go to shit?
Whoops. Hello, I am asking your opinion on ChatGPT. No? No? What do you use to research all your latest news topics?
Meet you by the panel.
I don't think he's using ChatGPT. You see, if you use Grok... By the way, didn't he named it Grok because it used to be like a sci-fi term for like understanding something? Like
What then? Everyone all in position?
Tom and Roxy should already be at Clouds. We go on Maiko's signal. They'll mop up security. You deal with her.
Hold up. I'm gonna Google what Grok originates from. Hold on a second. Son of a bitch. Grok origin. I'm pretty sure it's like a sci-fi novel about to have acquired intuitive understanding to know. Yeah, it's from the... Where is this? Is neologism coined by American writer Robert A. Heinlein for his 1961 science fiction novel Stranger in a Strange Land. Exactly, yes. It's Stranger in a Strange Land is essentially like a team of astronauts get stuck on Mars, and then when team arrived to retrieve them, there was only like one baby, and like they were like, what the fuck? And it turns out that baby was raised by Martians, and there is a word in Martian language that is grok, and it translates to intuitively to fully understand something. No, it's grok. It's grok. That's what the word originated from 1961 science fiction, and it was actually so popular after that book. After the book came out, it was so popular, people actually were like using it in real life. And then Elon Musk came in, like, and he was like, yo, what if we name our chat GPT after this like science fiction term because we're cool, right? And it's like, no, you're not cool. No, you're not cool, Elon Musk.
But first, you gotta get into the penthouse.
You not coming with me?
More likely not to be detected if you're alone. Besides, I'll be more useful here. If they activate any alarms, I can override.
You gonna breach security? Get me in the penthouse?
Thought I could do it, but... sorry, it's not gonna happen. Gotta manage on your own.
Okay, on my way.
Elevator's on the other side. Be safe.
How's the sitch? We're inside at Clouds.
Who's taking which floor?
I'll take the lower level. Tom will head upstairs.
We're all set.
Yeah. So Grog is from Stranger in a Strange Land, where like a Martian-raised human baby becomes like a, if I remember, like a cult leader, and then, as far as I remember, in the book. Okay, good night, sleep well. Bye. But
alright, on the roof.
It was nice having Chico around.
Jump down onto the balcony. Careful though.
On my mark. Go!
I'll be late. I told you, I have shit tons.
55, BD, 55. Hold up. There it is.
The work. No, don't wait up. I don't want any fucking dinner. Everything you cook tastes like sawdust anyway.
Really not the way to speak to your wife.
Love you too.
Love you too, dear. Okay. I mean, I cannot describe how much I hate Elon Musk and him trying to appear cool and like slightly with the nerdy side of like yo, wouldn't it be cool if we named it Grog? Meaning to like understand something really deeply. Wow, you're so smart. Wait. I think I never. What? Ugh. What is this place? What? I don't think I ever been here. Interesting. On average day, I can't describe how much I hate Elon Musk. Damn, what an interesting place. Do you think? I mean, could like homeless people set up an encampment here, right? Like, who the fuck comes in to check over here? You know, like this is like a house size, you know. Okay, fine. Let's go beat up that guy who doesn't like his vibes cooking. Okay. Huh. Wait. Damn, it's so weird because this area, like, they clearly did not design it with the idea of like, they designed it with the idea of just walking around, so it feels like just so empty, you know? It's like it's like I don't know how to describe it specifically. It feels like hey, Harry. Okay, this guy, it's like a ritual for me. He's tired from working hard. So he relaxes on the chair. How's it going, Harry? Harry VTuber? Okay.
They punched the alarm.
Not if I got anything to say about it.
CEO will test it himself in the Grand Canyon.
What's going on? Someone in here?
Hold up. Suicide. Oh. Honestly, I could have done it more stealthily, but like, really no point. Oh. Why is there books around? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Harry? Oh, just explanation and all the gangs. Golden Grills, Wood Boys. Okay. No. Waiting for the offer. From Micah to Hiromi Sato, okay. Yes, rise. According to the forest, dolls have too much freedom and do what they want. Clouds need man to steer the ship. Me and talk. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. I mean, you can see, like, chat a bit. The casual conversation. Talked about Grok. You know Grok? It's a club.
Oh, Jesus, fuck! Floor's clear. I killed him. I killed them all. Same here.
Was hoping
Go to
you'd
the
make less
surveillance
trouble
cam
getting
in front
here.
of the security room.
Luckily, they're all jacked into virtues. It'd be game over otherwise.
Right, wrong. Chicks will give you shit no matter what you do. This one's a real charmer, too.
I don't like her either. She tries too hard. Could have called off the guards, you know. Would have been quicker, simpler.
I don't have that kind of authority. Yet.
Why are there 3 guys?
What's she playing
That's our
at?
target, Hiromi Sato.
You don't have authority yet? You sound damn sure of yourself.
Left no room for error. We're exactly where we need to be.
What are they watching?
Demo reel of Cloud's next top doll. Specially selected by yours truly. Lucky girl's gonna replace Evelyn. Hope she proves smarter.
Yeah.
Who are the other two?
Target audience of today's presentation. Hiromi answers to them directly. Now they're gonna watch him die in a pool of his own piss.
Oh yeah, we do have a knife.
This is not what we agreed.
Look at me. See this? This is a look of unfucking
This is
surprise
Cyberpunk.
on
I
my
know the
face.
claws. To them, power is a question of strength, ruthlessness. This is the only way.
Maiko.
I'm about to jack him out. They will not be chirpy after the rude awakening. One show ends, another begins. Just as good and unforgettable. Understand?
All right, I'll do what I can. Jack him out.
Well, she is no Parker. Wait. What's going on? Who is this?
Living proof that Hiromi Sato's time is up. This merc has already disturbed the clientele at Clouds once.
I swear to God, lighting used to be softer here before. This is like very harsh light. It's weird.
He murdered Oswald Forrest. And now he's invaded Mr. Sato's private residence. As if that were not enough, this is where Hiromi's
why.
sheer incompetence has led all of us to.
What the hell?
I have long looked upon Hiromi Sato's foolish, inept endeavors. But this? I think it's obvious he has outlived his usefulness.
V, what the fuck's she doing?
Clouds needs new management.
Am I to understand that this future manager stands before me now, speaking with such zeal?
With your permission.
Over my dead body. We were gonna get rid of him.
Am I to understand these as your conditions?
V, you gotta take him down. That's why
Dolls
we're
of
here.
Clouds are declaring their independence. Club will be run by them, and only them.
V, let me do the talking.
Tiger Claws will get a cut of the revenue, but they'll have no say in how the club is run.
Stop this right now.
I'll get everything under control.
You cannot even control your own mercenary. Hiromi will answer for his incompetence later. Whereas you will answer for your insolence now.
Oh, fuck you myself! I love this job!
I'll fuck him up!
Oh shit. Now there's three of them.
That's the last.
God damn it!
Yes! Then I taste good.
V, what the hell were you thinking? Have you any idea what's gonna happen now?
Hold up. For her, we cannot kill her, so there it is.
What might that be?
They'll have their revenge. You've turned Clouds into a ticking time bomb.
We can't know that for sure. Maybe the lives we cut short will be enough for the Claws. They do profit and loss better than Militech's CEO. They'll see it's not worth it. They wipe their hands of the Mox. Maybe Clouds is due its freedom now. Time to let it go, Maiko.
Get out! Get out now!
All right, V, get out of there. Exit's on the lower level of the apartment. Then find the elevator.
We didn't even have to fight her? Huh, weird. I didn't know you could not fight her. She almost always goes into fight mode with me instead. But yeah, it's extremely naive from both Judy and V to go, hey, actually,
Tom and Roxy are outside and safe. They weren't followed.
Like, hey, actually, I think that Tiger Claws will just let it go, you know.
Get down to street level, waiting by the food stalls.
There's also not really a lead ending to this arc. Pretty much all ends and was like this. So.
Fuck. Should have seen that coming. Probably had this planned from the start. Same sec we walked into her office. Jesus, am I a gonk.
Don't be dramatic, Judy. There's a difference between being a gonk and believing people want to do good.
I know you do. You don't need to believe that. I just know it. Thank you. See you later, V.
See you around, Judy.
She's way less aggressive. What the fuck? This is the first time I'm having this kind of ending at all. In the also, she just goes down into the bar to drink. But this is the first time I ever have an ending like this during this game. This is very surprising to me. I'm genuinely surprised and shocked because I never had this ending before. It's very unusual. Also, I don't know, Harry, why do you keep putting question marks? Because I am answering the questions. I am streaming Cyberpunk 2077. Yesterday I was streaming Doom Eternal. Day before that, I was... When the fuck? Day before that, I was streaming... This one would be interesting. No, sorry. Tomorrow I'll be streaming, what's its name? Hollow Knight, right. We should go over there. I know why I put in the question marks. It's like being pretty straightforward. I have also like a stream schedule. So everything according to schedule and according to the times in the schedule. What's this? Oh yeah. Yes, actually. So yeah, from that, wow, flashback I guess, but from that mission with Lena Malina, you get two things. You get her bat, which is like alright, and you get her later. She will come back to give you her motorcycle. And announcing that she and Tulina actually like really happily living together. So it's pretty cool. Hey Harry, how's it going? Yo! That was cool as fuck, goddamn. Did you see that trick shot? Holy fuck. Unintended, but like cool nonetheless. Ah. The amount of fucking damage. Oh yeah. So the knife did not go over well. How about we switch to something more better?
Oh, they already stepped in it now.
Somebody missed.
Come here!
What? Did I miss 2 times? What the fuck? No, thank you. I'm honestly not surprised you do graphics for streamers. Thank you very much, but no thank you.
Quit whining and keep shooting!
Oh yeah, right. They're behind the glass, so they get to enjoy to shoot you from behind fucking towers.
Shit! Thanks, stranger. Well, that was a close one. Construct. Guess you'll have to get in line.
No, thank you. Like, not to be cynical, but I've been approached so many times by people who said they wanted to share their work and they do stuff for streamers. They always have. They always have first name, 2 numbers in their username. Great. So sick and tired of it. It's unbelievable, actually. Like, goddamn. And it's also because, I mean, you're not even responding to me saying no. Like, I'd say no, you go, would you like to check my work? Would you like to, because you're waiting for me to say yes, and then I get some like either AI made image, or I get stolen art from somebody else. Like, I talk to enough of you people. No, not for you. You see, the problem is, like, they're not even engaging in the conversation with me. Like, at first, at the very first, I assumed it was like a person behind the thing at the very least. But this is so clearly just timed chatbot, so they like just expect. So they just expect like for me to say stuff, and then like, oh yeah, like actually doing very great, doing this good, and then would you like to check my work? And then if I said yes, they go, oh, here's my Discord, please check me out on my Discord. Son of a bitch. There it is. No, I don't have Discord. No, I don't wanna check out your work. Have a bad day. I hope everything is bad with you. I wish you bad health. May God curse you.
My man, Dexter Sean. How's that quiet life working out for you now, Chum?
Yeah, you get his gun, Plan B, that shoots fucking... What was it? Shoots money, yeah. It's not even the most powerful gun, so it's, you know. But then you have this.
Oh, fuck a dog doll.
One thing I know like I know my own name. You do not poke around strangers' cool boxes. Best case scenario, you find a half-gallon jug of rancid milk. Worst? Motherfucker up a sad mass. That's Raish Bartmoss.
The Bartmoss. Data crash rabbit Bartmoss. Guy who trashed the first net?
Well, it wasn't his uncle. Yeah, him. I'd recognize that mug anywhere. Wanted post.
Get fucked. Eat a bag of dicks. You fucking bitch. Fuck you. Give me a fucking username. Fuck off.
All over town back in 2020. Public enemy number 1. Dead or alive. Half the city was on the hunt. Poor bastard. Ended up here as a dead rat in a cool box. Till some circuit blew and he thawed like so much meat.
Huh? Yeah, about 20 years back, judging by the stench. Well, stood about as much as I can. Gotta go.
Hold up. Gotta be some electronics in here. First net relics, almost crank-powered. Be a shame just to leave it.
Even if there is, it's bound to be bunk.
Bound to be? Wouldn't be so sure. Only one way to find out.
Nah, I need to think about it.
Said the gonk who missed the shuttle. Come on, look inside.
Well, an SGI Tech Elisla. It's best cyber deck in its class.
See? Worth getting a little rot on your hands sometimes. Hey, just thinking. Cat at the Afterlife goes by Nix. Looked like somebody who'd know legacy tech. Chat him up, see what happens. Could end up pulling something from it.
So, okay, one of the interesting parts about it is the fact that on this radio you sometimes hear like somebody saying, like there's this conspiracy Alex Jones style, who's like, you know, some people say that Bartmont, Z Bartmont is somewhere on the landfill in the freezer, you know, stowed away himself. And I mean, I guess it is true. And I assume his plan was plug himself into the freezer, cool himself down as much as possible, which would in turn would also decrease his need to like eat, well, would slow down his metabolism, and just plug himself forever into the net. But then something went awry. He died pretty sadly. Like he died very he died with very little what is it called? With very little gusto and no glorious, you know, no glorious death for this guy. And then in turn, by the end of, by the way, really cool car. I do like it. It's stylistic, you know, and these fucking rough pages all over. Real sexy. Go back to what I was saying. So he died in that cooler box forever, you know, while being connected to the net. So it might be his conscience might be actually in the first net somewhere beyond the black wall. Drifting like an AI. It's funny how a lot of like conspiracy theories in this world turn out to be true. I mean, that's not even untrue for like some of the most outlandish conspiracy theories in our world are like bullshit or anti-Semitic. But like there are some that are like true, but they're not true in the way that like conspiracy theories believe them. Like the idea that there is like cabal of politicians gathered together to discuss their like plans for all the nation is not true. What is true is the fact that all these politicians are studying in like the same places, talk to the same people, and like have the same like general vibe around life. And so whenever they decide on the next policies and the next rules and stuff, they just go, oh, you know, who the fuck is Nell Springer? God damn it, I'm so fucking far. Hold up. Where's Nix? And so whenever they're deciding, whenever politicians decide in policies, they will decide in the same like direction. And because of that, it's, you know, it may look like conspiracy theory, but it's just, you know, they're in the same fucking clubs, you know. There isn't like a shadow cabal. There isn't like a, well, there is a shadow cabal that is like, but it's not Illuminati. It's you know, at the very least not the way they mean it. Illuminati existed, and it wasn't. It was essentially a think tank, the same way that like it's a think tank, the same way that like a lot of think tanks in our world exist, where it's like a bunch of rich, like people from high places who think they know better than the poor, because most of the time they do kind of know better than the poor. So they think, well, we know better, so we should like talk about future policies to solve major issues, you know.
What's it like working for Rogue?
Fine.
But that's it? Fine?
You want info on Rogue? Ask her yourself. I'm sure she'll be ever so obliged.
Thank you very much for following, but no.
I know you from somewhere.
Sorry, you've got the wrong guy.
Wait. The negotiations between Arasaka and N54. That cyber psycho scandal in the Defense Department. You used to work for Arasaka. You were behind the leak, weren't you? I thought you got...
There's an interesting effect around him for some reason. I don't get why, what's exactly...
Flatline. And yet here you are at the afterlife.
A fellow ex-monochromer, I see. Only thing I miss is the clean air.
Listen, from one netrunner to another, you got any pro tips you could spare?
Don't see why not. If you're cool with Rogue, you're cool with me. I can sell you a few tricks of the trade from the Bartmoss era.
Rach Bartmoss, D. Bartmoss. Tell me you're fucking with me.
Before dropping off the grid, he unleashed a slew of ice-breaking grams and protos in the darkest corners of the net.
I heard how paranoid he was. Any idea what happened to him?
Who knows? But I was able to dig up a few classic Bartmoss relics. Here, let me show you.
Hilarious, because we are holding Bartmoss relics. Serapsicosis. They're like a legendary. Cool. Huh. Holy shit, that's fucking expensive. Whoa, okay. Cool. It's funny that like it costs so much. Also, hold on a second. So if I look at the... Not this one? Crafting stats, right? Yes, this one's. These are... No, these are just regular tier 5. I thought I had already iconic ones, but no. No, actually I do. Yeah, this is iconic. This is also iconic. This is iconic. Okay, cool. Interesting. Wait, hold up. Let me double check for the... No, not this. If I go into this one, right? Just making sure because there is some duplicates, I assume. Yep, there it is. Let's see what else we have. Suicide, short circuit. Another short circuit. Didn't we have memory wipe in here? Like twice? Or am I losing it? No, okay. We have only one memory wipe. Okay, fine. And let's see, if I go into crafting, I can't make any legendary? Damn, I'm missing like... I'm so close. Wait, what? Oh shit. Yeah, but you can only make it with tier 5 components. You can't make it with maybe I just didn't log the fucking crafting. Wait!
I know you from somewhere.
Wait, oh, skip. Wait, was this the fucking crafting? Oh, okay, shit. Okay, I'm so stupid. Okay, wow. Okay, I didn't know this. Wow, okay. Okay, I absolutely didn't know this. Wow, okay. How many times I fucking played this game and I always thought like, wow, okay, so craft components for the quick hacks are a super stupid idea, right? Because you can never like upcraft them, and then you can only like buy them and trade them. But then no, you actually can. You actually absolutely can. You just have to fucking buy them from the... Okay, wow. Oh damn, now it's... Oh, fuck. Now I regret all those fucking crafting components I sold like fucking junk food. Holy shit. What a highlight for me, I guess. You know what they say, you what's it saying in Ukrainian? Like you live a decade, you learn a decade. Like you learning never stops, essentially, is the idea. Wow, okay.
Hey, Nix, listen. Found something. Bart Moss's deck.
Mm-hmm. What else you find? Alan Turing's tapes?
Being serious. Have a look-see.
Ooh, running shits. Goddamn, V. Where'd you ferret this out of?
Found it outside town, in a fridge, next to its former owner's rotting corpse.
Bart Moss all the way. Netwatch made him a wanted man when looking in Shanghai, Lahore, Santiago de Chile, while that dog alighted to the net. Wonder how long he'd have kept buzzing those wires if the power hadn't gone out.
Think you can pull anything off it?
Text coming apart. Humidity damaged. Encryption on the mem cube. Gotta be near divine.
Spare me the two-step, yes or no?
I can try. Failure, though, is a distinct possibility. Then all data will be lost. Done and gone.
Think there could be some no longer known vectors on the disk? A data crash-like thing, or rabbits? Because if so...
Then we pop open a bottle of malignant gin. Painfully aware of the risk, I am. But speaking straight, curiosity's consuming me. You feel it too?
No risk, no reward. Get to it.
Okay. Put the deck on the counter, just ginger-like.
The counter? What the fuck are you talking about?
All yours.
Okay.
All yours? Oh, V. V. Got no sense of reverence. Expect if you found the goddamn Holy Grail, you'd fill it with caramel corn and Pop-Tarts.
Kinda, yeah.
Now, let's get this show underway. Most data's corrupt, but not all. Password. A dict attack, maybe. Nothing doing. And what about injecting a command? Ha! We're golden. One more hurdle, but it ought to be as easy as pie. My. Of all people, Bartmar should have done better.
Uh-oh.
Dog shit, cat shit, rat shit!
Ideas, V. Fast and stat. Couple of minutes and his skull sponge will be well done steak.
Okay, what do we got here?
Saw what we got. A brain broiler.
Yeah, kinda. Have no other option. 7A... F... 7A, let's see, there is.
You absolutely sure
Gotcha.
you want to jack in?
Fuck a muffin.
You breathing?
Apparently. Though it feels like I got a skull full of hot embers. Just... What the hell happened?
You started convulsing. Lights went out. Outlets started spitting sparks. So I sat down and finished for you.
Hold up. Mean to say, you reached Bartmar's deck? Lowly you?
Damn.
Damn straight. I am the best net runner in town, after all.
Doubt it, kid. But maybe someday. Alright. Let's see just what you pulled from this artifact. Logs, mail, chat history of sorts. Potentially interesting, but nothing explosive.
Shame, kinda. Well, I guess I could delve some more, see if I can't find something interesting in there.
Listen, my services usually command a tidy sum, but this time, well, seems you rendered me a service. Take this. Handful of demons live on that shard. Wasn't Bartmoss who coded them, but they should be useful nonetheless.
Thanks, Nix. You gonna get it together? Be alright? Or, you need help?
No. Be just fine. Couple of pan...
Like an airport security chest, every step you take, Netwatch is checking your papers.
Painkillers washed down with whiskey, and I'll be a new man.
Everything will be alright. So he gave us demons? Yeah, it's all the ones we already have. I think, right? Yeah, no special on it, so. $113. Okay, we jumped in number. Okay. Oh, that's a simple one. Yeah, yeah. That's different. Don't go for system collapse because I do like myself some system collapse. Obviously suicide, short circuit, detonate grenade, overheat, system wipe, and let's go with this.
How's it going? Ready for the next race?
Oh, she's running like a dream. Full tank, tuned up, body polished to a sheen. Never been more ready.
Was asking about you, Claire, not your beast.
Yeah, I meant me.
Definitely go for a drink.
Tough day?
I don't like any other.
So, what'll it be?
Johnny Silverhand. So still don't see any Jackie Wells here yet. Curious. So one of the things that I've been doing recently is, okay, I don't know how to say it. I was analyzing marks. Okay, like it's and I'm not a big marks head. At first, when I was reading it, I was like, oh, it's gonna be like, I'm sure, Marx's adamant supporters are just misunderstanding his. He can't be this fucking crazy because sometimes, okay, like with people who support Marx a little bit, they seem like rational people and they have like interesting theory, you know, and like listen to them, it's pretty good. Well, then people who are like tankies and stuff, you hear them and you go, okay, well, you can't be the same people following the same theory as these guys, you know. And it turns out that the people who analyze Marx, who follow Marx as like a soft guidebook and not like a hard rulebook, are the ones who follow him less close as compared to tankies who follow him religiously, and that's why their ideology is so good. Like at first I was like, well, all these glaring holes in Marxist theory clearly from people who don't understand Marx. But then I read Marx and I go, oh, so all these calls were just into Marx's work. Okay, I understand. I see how it is. Okay, fine. What?
Enemy contact!
The fuck? Oh, Netflix, right. Like Hans warned me about you, yes. Beating the fucking Mr. Huckerman with the crowbar.
Don't make yourself an easy.
Missed houses, Mr. Agent Huckerman. Blackwell breach, traces of wild AI detected. Confirmed. Contract with a little algorithm. Wait, so it's not even... So it's not even from the girl who sold details to Netwatch and fled. That's different. That's from us just using the gun. That's from us using this gun. Okay, now it makes sense. Anyway, yeah. And the reason I think Marx's theory fails, for me at least, because it just ridden with like plot hole idealism.
Hey Claire, next race. You ready?
It'll be a tough one. Off-road, lots of lead flying. We'll take Beast. I want to try her out in the field.
Nova, FYI, I'm already here.
Perfect. Join you in a sec.
Sounds good. See ya.
Like, the reason Marx's theory has so many holes for me personally is because, well, Marx says his theory is not based on
How much you want me to bring?
idealism.
What? I really thought you'd stand me up again. I thought Bully would have to ride shotgun.
Well, like he says, it's not built on utopian idealism. It's built on like a sensible, cold logic of like this was gonna happen next. It's number one, still very idealistic in its like outcomes, and number two, it did not happen the way that he was described. He was writing for British and German like factory workers. He was not writing where communism actually spread and took place, which is starved farmers in Soviet Russia and Soviet Russia did not exist at them. In for starved fucking what was farmers in Tsar's Russia and fields of Ukraine. He was not writing for them because he quite clearly pointed out starved peasants are pretty fucking stupid. And they will just build a system where instead of everybody being equal, one person will just end up on top. And but he also never like specified, well, how do you avoid the situation in which like one person becomes the first among equals, you know? Like he just assumed that everything kind of will just work out and people will just work together in unanimity, but it very much turned out not to be so. It very much turned out to be that people don't like to work together, and he did not write about like an upkeep in the system. You know, like I thought that maybe Marx wrote written about the way to upkeep the system, and like everybody just misses, you know, this one clear message in Communist Manifesto where he's like, you build this system, it's not supposed to look like Soviet Union. And no, it turns out it's not. Like one thing that like I always thought that was like somewhere somebody just did not understand his writings is the fact that I genuinely thought Marx did not say that everybody has to mandatory work. Do you understand what I mean? Because I thought Marx Marx would be writing in the idea of like people will choose to work and they will have to like from the goodness of their heart to work or something, you know. But no, he's quite clearly written everybody has to work, which is where the Soviet Union got the idea of punishing people who refuse to work with criminal charges. If you refuse to work in Soviet Union, you are a criminal. And that's where China also got its idea.
Bully is a fantastic shot.
He is. But he's talking, always. Too much. His mouth never stops running. It's distracting. I take the turns too wide.
So next time I actually don't make it, there's duct tape in the trunk. Just saying.
Very fun.
Yeah. How long? Nah. Come on. I could burn a whole tank in that time. Nope. No deal. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Is he wearing... What the fuck? Why do you not have straps over your vest? So weird. Like corset.
Hey, V. Good to see you again.
Got another race to run, huh?
Second of 4, I hope. Ready to go off-road?
It's not a fan-friendly event, is it?
Who'd want to bake in this sun?
Speed, carnage, a crunching metal symphony? Yeah, dull stuff. Think this one will be tough?
Badlands, so no fucking around. Anything goes in this race.
So you'll have your hands full.
You too. One mistake and we'll be a 4-ton tumbleweed.
I can do this.
Okay, I'm just gonna melt under that sun, so gonna wait in the car.
Hold up, I got a message on Discord and I'm very curious what the message is. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Oh no, it has a funny logo on it. Oh no. Actually, extra funny.
Sure.
And what do you mean miss? I'm
Hey guys, remember!
still streaming.
I don't know, mate. Be around those parts soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your pants on right.
Hey William, how's it going? I just read your your message from Discord. It actually kind of made me laugh. Yeah. How you doing, William?
30 seconds and counting.
Hey, you!
Ignore him. Luigi tries to get in people's heads.
Yeah? What's up?
Just wanted to wish you luck!
Thanks!
Well, we gotta have some fun in Cyberpunk 2077.
3, 2.
Don't worry, it's gonna be a quick one. Wait, where was the? Oh, oops. I kind of steered off course. That's my bad.
This is how we ride!
Didn't I fucking explode this guy? Oh, okay. Oops. Guess you can't explode all of them. Whoa, 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 what the fuck? Okay, weird jump start there. Guess you can't hack them to explode, you just emergency break them. I mean, it's alright. It's not my favorite game. Like I think I said this before. I played TF2 with friends, but I also very much like Marvel Rivals over TF2 because there is like I guess the way to describe it, there is more there's slightly more seriousness to it. I don't know, like TF2 is really hanging on like the die-hard fans, and there is not really. I know it's gonna smell. I think Marvel Rivals is better. What's the message? I talked to her on Discord. We're gonna have a conversation on Saturday about making her a model.
Fucking sandstorm. Careful, V.
Yeah, because she is on US time zone and I am on European time zone, so she's getting off of work around now actually. Like she's wait, can I fucking fries this guy's brain? Hold on a second. Nope. So she's around now, like getting off work, you know, and I am. Well, again, she's getting off work in like 2 hours, and in an hour I'm finishing the stream and going to sleep. So, you know. It's also a weird thing about the fact that at any other point in time, our sleep schedules would have worked out because I am what's it called? For a long time, like I would be not sleeping for an entire night, and I could have talked like after she got off work, I would be like, "Hey, how's it going? How are you doing?" You know. But like because I sleep, fix my sleep schedule, and I sleep at reasonable hours, I'm making sure to make sure to be responsible with my sleep. Oh, right. Audio is kind of like there's some audio bit here is missing, but I'm not sure which one. You often talk about stuff you like as like your dad also likes it. It's interesting. But Adult Swim infomercials are really funky because I remember first time I discovered Adult Swim on like satellite TV, and I was like, this is so weird. And when I discovered it, it was when I was a kid, and I was just scrolling through channels, and there was this weird, I don't know what the fuck it was. It was like a parody on Scooby-Doo, but Scooby and Shaggy like bludgeon a guy to death, and like they have blood all over them, and I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Well, that was very weird.
Our winners today, V and Claire!
We did it, V! We won!
Wasn't easy.
Drive up to the finish line.
No. It was cartoon. No, it was cartoon, like parody, I guess, on Scooby-Doo, but and this was animated, so it wasn't just Robot Chicken episode. It was animated, and then like Scooby and Shaggy are like in this like, I don't know what the fuck it was, like a cave, and they stumble on the guy, and Shaggy picks up a rock and just bludgeons the guy to death. It was weird.
But I gave you an easy task. Ah, of course, you let him. I do not give a shit. You were responsible for that motorcycle. No, do not dare return until you have repaired it.
Come on, you alive?
How am I doing?
You're too wide around corners and slow down the last straightaway, but I'm nitpicking.
So, no regrets putting me behind the wheel?
Not yet.
Your last driver is better than I am?
He was. A good husband. An amazing wheelman.
So you're racing for him?
He adored this shit. Had a keen mind for machines, unmatched. He could talk to him. When he got behind the wheel, it was like he fused with it. But just him. No implants.
What do you say we win this for him?
I'm counting on you. You want to lift to my garage?
Sure, thanks.
Let's go.
No way! Just no fucking way! God!
We exploded like 3 of our opponents, by the way.
Oh, God! Spare me from these fucking children! Okay, come back, but this time no fucking shortcuts.
So how's your vacation, William? Your parents still using you for fast passes at Disney rides? You know, I never noticed a trans flag on the dashboard. I noticed it at the back. I never noticed it at the dashboard. Interesting. Also, there is no door, Claire. Claire, there is no door. The B is better to be fucking buckled in. Christ. Well, let's go with this one. One way or another, I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get you one way or another. I'm gonna do ya. I'm gonna get you one way or another. Cool song. I like it. One way or another. Okay, is it me or that taking like a really long time? Like that usually doesn't take that long to load. son of a bitch. Task manager. Oh, task manager, my brave squire, I need you to kill this bitch. One way or another, I'm gonna do ya. I'm gonna get you one way.
Hello, Night City. Hey, how about a little story time fun?
Why, no way what shortcut? That is race terrain. You lost him? Oh, God. Spare me from these fucking children.
The last driver.
It's also interesting how Claire prioritizes no implants for both herself and her husband. She notifies that like how her husband had no implants and he wrote without implants, just him. Which might have like also, by the way, contributed to his death, because like the less implants he has, the more chances would be of him dying, right? From a car collision. That's how he died, in a car collision. I have no idea who the fucking Neil Stringer is. Don't remember that. Oh, Park Guest? You have commercials for fucking Park Guest here? That's crazy. I get that Night City is an autonomous zone, but like Park Guest is like a separatist faction, I guess. Like
How much you grow protein?
yeah, so I think this is the best ending for this guy. Because it's kinda cute, right? He's like teaching kids to box. I think it's like the best ending for the guy. I mean, honestly.
The hell you gawking at?
Oh, we can call Aaron now? Interesting. Wait, we can call Aguilar? No fucking way. Ooh, Aguilar is a bitch, he doesn't respond our calls. Okay, finally we got the perk point, so we can do this. Now we can do shockwaves, what?
Goes easy.
Oh wait, fuck, it's Hanako Tempers, right. Sorry. What the fuck? Who the fuck was Nell Samson?
Watch it, why don't ya?
Why don't ya? Where are you fucking... What is it? Canadian? The fuck? Oh, okay. My GPS got a little busted, I guess. Who the fuck is Neil Springer? I don't remember them. Might need to Google them. Oh yeah, okay, now I remember this. Oh, actually, this is perfect crowbar.
I fucking love this shit! Get down!
Go, go,
Okay, hold up. Suicide for you? On the house.
Stand by!
I feel like you got to gather a crew for a little corpo gig. Yeah, this is like oh, it's for Militech, okay. No, what? Was it? Okay. Well, yeah, we're it's, I guess, the assassins send out the yeah. So somebody delegated to somebody else, and somebody else delegated to somebody else. In turn, we have all these guys. Well, this guy's kind of professional, I guess. This guy is a merc. This woman, a merc? Yeah, afterlife merc. Another afterlife merc. Also, all of these afterlife merc. This guy, no, you just sniper, no affiliation. Okay. Kurt for press. Why is there a corpse here? Not a corpse. This guy's still alive. I'll put you out of him, there is fine. You need to thank me.
Alright, flipping you the chords. This little cruiser's very eager to swap hands.
Very eager to swap hands means that they want to sell it to... Oh. That means that we need to move it fast. Interesting. So yeah, reading Marx's theory does not encourage me to believe in Marx more, it just makes me actually more disillusioned with him. It just, wow, okay. I thought like it would change my mind after like reading it, but like no, I was like, damn, I actually gave him more consideration.
I saw that coming a mile away. Motherfuckers won't let you go easy.
Unbelievable.
Hang on, gotta go.
You know how crazy it is to find out that you actually dislike Marx and not and it's not like you've been because at first you think like, oh okay, well maybe I was just uncharitable to Marx, you know, and like and the reason there is so many people arguing for him, but arguing wrong is not because Marx is wrong, but because, you know, like the people are reading it wrong, right? But then it turned out, no, actually, Marx is just objectively not right. Turned out that I objectively disagree with Marx on his theory, and I think he's wrong. Like, wow, okay. I didn't know that. Like, wow, okay. It's like the... And I mean, obviously, who am I to say that Marx is wrong, you know? What's up, bitch? You can just leave the fucking... I wonder how many of these can I loot before the game just decides like, okay, you know, I'm just farming these guys. but by the time I'm done, you know, like Buddha Boy's population goes down to like 1/3 of its population. Like, I annihilate the entire gang over just one car. Okay, now it's self-destruct. Beautiful. You know what? I just don't even want to. Okay, no, but we are in the middle of the mission. Maybe it is a good idea to, you know, finish up the mission, and we're gonna be wrapping up the stream. Like, I'm not denying the fact that Marx was a smart dude, right? Like, you.
Hello, Night City. Hey, how about a little story time fun? Now, once upon a time.
He was pretty smart, and he essentially revolutionized the way people think about means of production stuff, right? But I don't think he's solely the person we can. Okay, no, isn't like solely as in like he's the only person responsible, but solely as in like I don't think he's the only person who could have came up with it. Especially because there was people working on exact same theories as he did. They just were going with different line of thought. Their line of thought was like they were thinking around the same thing, but they were not as they were mostly concentrated around the idea of like, and how do we, you know, utilize them? How do we utilize the season? Like, how do we utilize the ideas that like there is like a group of people holding disproportionate, like the fact that, okay, essentially, besides Karl Marx, there was like other people who looked around and were like, and smelled what the Rock was cooking, and figured out that
I'm already having a shitty day.
son of a bitch. Okay. And figure out what Rock was cooking, and they saw that like, hey, isn't it like weird that there is with Industrial Revolution there is this new way for people to become essentially feudal lords, but become way more powerful than feudal lords, and
Oh, yeah, I knew I picked the right merc for the gig. Thanks for the help, V. But you will do the finishing touches.
yeah, essentially become a feudal lord and expand their power like a feudal lord, but also in a greater proportion and with greater momentum than any feudal lord of the days previous, you know? That's essentially what they and Marx had figured out. Marx had saw that as not simply an injustice, but also the fact that not only did he see it as a great injustice, right? Damn, that is a beauty. Awesome. Lady, do you mind? Oh, cool, there is a signal. Okay. Not only he saw it as a great injustice, he also saw that eventually, well, the proletariat.
What's that?
How's it going? I know what the fuck's going on. Proletariat, the regular ass people, will see that injustice too and will rise up to seize the means of production and become a unified front, the way he called it, dictatorship or tyranny of dictatorship of proletariat, which in that case didn't mean like dictatorship like.
Hey Jude, what's up?
You know, same old. You?
I got good days, got bad days. Same as ever. You called just to see how I'm doing, or?
Not just. Got a favor to ask you.
Ask away. It's never boring with you.
Interesting people aren't easily bored.
No chance in your company. But now that we've blown each other, what's up?
You're on a need-to-know basis. So, this particular mission don't require you to have no gun, just a wetsuit.
Gotta say, I am intrigued. Why the wetsuit?
Can't back out now. Just gonna have to use your imagination.
You really know how to reel me in, don't you?
Ain't seen nothing yet.
Alright then, count me in. But I gotta warn you, I look great in a wetsuit.
Damn out past Rancho Coronado. Know it?
Sure, what about it?
Little, abandoned bungalow lakeside. Meet me there. At sundown.
Sounds like a plan. See you there.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, also by the way, if you say like, is this a date? She is lesbian.
¡Vas a pagar por eso!
Fuck! We're all gonna die!
Yeah. Anyway, so there's gonna be dictatorship of proletariat, which is, in that case, doesn't mean literal dictatorship. It just means that there's gonna be a movement dictated by the proletariat. Unless you're one of those, unless you're like, I don't know, let's just skip. Like, unless you're, unless you cannot understand that basic principle, you will not be afraid of dictatorship of proletariat. But there is a problem in the fact that he does not precisely explain what the fuck dictatorship of proletariat in that case means. In very specifically, there is not much explanation from him as to hold up. There's not much explanation as to how he wants the society to function. So whenever you have like a person saying that like, oh well, communism was never tried, it's not exactly true, because it's simply, there is no explanation as to how you want the communists to try. Like obviously there's, unless you're Karl Marx, you cannot say that that's not what he meant when somebody does communism wrong, you know. So it's always just ends up, because yeah, it's always will be not the way Karl Marx intended, because he did not exactly specify how he envisions the government to be run under dictatorship of proletariat, including the fact that there is not really, you can just chill. There's not really an explanation as to well, is it like well, we can kind of negate the idea that it's gonna be a governmental state, like the fact that there's gonna be somebody, the big man in charge, because he did say that essentially he sees post-state society, but then like, you know, like the question is, okay, post-state, so is it like you have like Soviet blocks, you know, but without like a Soviet communist leader, but like you have like just essentially like groups of people and they all like, you know, vote on everything together, or does he envision like a tribal society where people just share stuff, you know? A lot of questions, and none of them we have answers to because he did not describe it. Yeah, just I don't know. Rumble sucks. I don't like the game. Is it because we're too far away? Wind zone. Interesting. Oh. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna save on this note. On this colorful note of me talking about fucking Karl Marx and the fact that I dislike the guy. Dislike his theory specifically. Tomorrow there's gonna be Hollow Knight stream. After tomorrow there's gonna be another Hollow Knight stream, and then Samsung Sunday. I actually don't have anything planned for Sunday, but Samsung's gonna be. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.